Have you ever wondered why some state capitals, despite their importance, feel almost deserted? While capitals are often hubs of political activity, some struggle with low population numbers, minimal growth, and limited vibrancy. In this video, we'll explore 10 of the emptiest capital cities in America, with notably low populations, and uncover why they're so sparsely populated. From historical factors to current economic and social issues, we'll examine what life is like in these capitals and what makes them unique. Stick around because you might be surprised by some of the names on this list. And what we uncover could change your perception of these cities entirely. 1. Montpelier, Vermont. Population, approximately 8,000. Montpelier, the capital of Vermont, holds the title of the least populous state capital in the United States. With a population of just around 8,000, this charming town feels more like a cozy village than a bustling capital. Why is it so empty? Montpelier's small population stems from Vermont's overall rural nature and low statewide population. Vermont is one of the smallest states in the U.S. by population, and Montpelier, tucked into the Green Mountains, hasn't needed to grow significantly to support its residents or government functions. Its geography also plays a role. Montpelier's mountainous surroundings limit space for expansion. How life is in Montpelier. Cost of living. While Montpelier offers a lower cost of living compared to larger cities, housing costs can be surprisingly high for such a small town due to limited inventory. Jobs. The economy relies heavily on state government jobs, small businesses, and local agriculture. Opportunities outside these areas are sparse. Healthcare and education. Vermont boasts some of the best healthcare and education systems in the country, but access in Montpelier is more limited compared to larger cities. Politics. As the state capital, Montpelier is politically active, with progressive policies that reflect Vermont's overall ethos. Life in Montpelier is serene, community-focused, and slow-paced. However, the limited economic and cultural opportunities mean it's not for everyone. 2. Pierre, South Dakota. Population, approximately 14,000. Pierre is another example of a small and empty capital city. Despite being the capital of South Dakota, it has a population of just 14,000. Why is it so empty? Pierre's low population can be traced back to its location. It's situated in the middle of the state, far from major highways and rail lines, which has historically limited its growth. South Dakota as a whole is sparsely populated, and most residents prefer to live in cities like Sioux Falls or Rapid City, which offer more economic opportunities. How life is in Pierre. Its cost of living. Affordable, with low housing costs and utilities, but wages are also low. Jobs. The job market is dominated by government positions. There are few opportunities in other industries, leading many young professionals to leave for larger cities. Healthcare and education. Pierre provides adequate services, but lacks the advanced medical facilities and universities found in larger urban centers. Politics. As a central location for state government, politics in Pierre often focus on agriculture and rural development. Despite its small size, Pierre offers a tight-knit community and a slower pace of life. However, it lacks the excitement or opportunities of larger cities. 3. Augusta, Maine. Population, approximately 18,000. Augusta, the capital of Maine, is another small city with a population of about 18,000. It's known for its historic charm and picturesque riverside location. Why is it so empty? Maine's rural nature contributes to Augusta's low population. The city's economy has traditionally relied on state government and small-scale industries, which haven't driven significant growth. Many Mainers prefer to live in larger cities like Portland, where more cultural and economic opportunities are available. How life is in Augusta. Cost of living. Affordable compared to the national average, but higher than expected for its size due to Maine's overall cost structure. Jobs, state government, and healthcare are the main employers. The local job market is limited for private sector careers. Healthcare and education. Maine has strong healthcare and education systems, but options are more limited in Augusta than in larger cities. Politics. Augusta is a hub for Maine's political activity, often reflecting the state's independent and progressive streak. Augusta offers a quiet lifestyle with access to Maine's stunning natural beauty. However, it's not an ideal choice for those seeking a dynamic city experience. 4. Frankfort, Kentucky. Population approximately 28,000. Frankfort, the capital of Kentucky, has a modest population of 28,000. Despite its small size, it holds an important place in the state's history and governance. Why is it so empty? Frankfort's location between Lexington and Louisville has historically limited its growth. Many residents prefer to live in these larger cities, which offer more amenities and job opportunities while commuting to Frankfort for work. How life is in Frankfort. Cost of living. Relatively low, especially for housing, making it an attractive option for those seeking affordability. Jobs. The state government is the largest employer, followed by bourbon production and small-scale industries. Healthcare and education. Adequate but not exceptional. Residents often travel to Lexington or Louisville for advanced services. Politics. Frankfort is the heart of Kentucky's political scene, with frequent debates on education, healthcare, and agriculture. Frankfort's charm lies in its historic downtown and scenic Kentucky River views. But its limited growth and opportunities keep it small. 5. Helena, Montana. Population approximately 33,000. Helena, the capital of Montana, has a population of about 33,000. Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, it's a city rich in history and natural beauty. Why is it so empty? Montana's low overall population is a major factor. Helena's growth has been modest due to its reliance on government jobs and its remote location. Many Montanans prefer larger cities like Billings or Missoula. How life is in Helena. Cost of living. Reasonable but rising due to increased demand for housing. Jobs, government, healthcare, and tourism dominate the job market. Private sector opportunities are limited. Healthcare and education. High quality but limited in scope compared to larger urban areas. Politics. Helena is a politically active city, reflecting Montana's blend of conservative and progressive values. Helena is a haven for outdoor enthusiasts, but its small size and limited economy make it less appealing for those seeking urban excitement. 6. Dover, Delaware. Population approximately 39,000. Dover, the capital of Delaware, is a small city with a population of just under 40,000. Despite being located in the bustling Mid-Atlantic region, Dover has maintained a relatively low population compared to many other state capitals. Why is it so empty? Delaware's small size and population overall contribute to Dover's status as one of the least populous capitals. Wilmington, the state's largest city and financial hub, attracts more residents and businesses, leaving Dover primarily a center for government and small local industries. Additionally, Dover's location in central Delaware means it's less convenient for those who prefer coastal living or proximity to larger metropolitan areas like Philadelphia or Baltimore. How life is in Dover. Cost of living. Dover offers an affordable lifestyle compared to nearby cities, with low property taxes and no state sales tax. However, wages in many sectors remain stagnant. Jobs government positions dominate the job market. But Dover also benefits from the Dover Air Force Base, which brings stability and a small military community. Healthcare and education. While healthcare is accessible, residents often travel to larger cities for specialized services. Education options are improving but remain limited in comparison to urban centers. Politics. As the state capital, Dover is central to Delaware's political activity. though the state's small size means a relatively quieter political scene. Dover's charm lies in its historic attractions and small-town feel. However, its lack of growth and limited opportunities often make it feel underwhelming for those seeking excitement or advancement. 7. Concord, New Hampshire. Population approximately 44,000. Concord, the capital of New Hampshire, is another small yet significant capital city with a population of about 44,000. Known for its New England charm and historic character, Concord is steeped in history, but remains one of the quieter capitals in the nation. Why is it so empty? Concord's size is a reflection of New Hampshire's overall small population and rural nature. Many people in the state are drawn to Manchester, the state's largest city, which offers more job opportunities and amenities. Concord's role as a government hub keeps it relevant, but it lacks the economic dynamism needed to attract larger numbers of residents. How life is in Concord. Cost of living. Housing costs are relatively high due to New England's overall property market, though still lower than nearby Boston. Jobs. The economy relies on government jobs, healthcare, and education, with limited private sector opportunities. Healthcare and education. Concord offers strong public education and healthcare services, but specialized care often requires travel to larger cities. Politics. New Hampshire's first-in-nation primary makes Concord a hotspot for political activity every 4 years, drawing national attention. Concord's scenic surroundings, proximity to the White Mountains, and historic downtown make it a pleasant place to live, but it lacks the vibrancy of larger cities. 8. Carson City, Nevada. Population approximately 58,000. Carson City, the capital of Nevada, sits at the base of the Sierra Nevada mountains and has a population of just under. It's a city that often surprises visitors with its quiet, small-town atmosphere, despite being the seat of Nevada's government. Why is it so empty? Carson City's low population can be attributed to its proximity to Reno and Las Vegas, which attract most of the state's residents and tourists. The city also has a history of relying on government and tourism, which has limited its economic diversification and population growth. How life is in Carson City. Cost of living. Reasonable compared to larger cities in Nevada, but rising housing costs are a concern. Jobs. The local economy is dominated by state government, healthcare, and a small tourism industry. Job opportunities are limited outside these sectors. Healthcare and education. Adequate for a city its size, but residents may travel to Reno for advanced services. Politics. Carson City plays a central role in Nevada's politics, but the state's focus on gaming and tourism often overshadows its political scene. Carson City offers a mix of historic charm and outdoor recreation, but its small size and limited opportunities make it less appealing for many potential residents. 9. Jefferson City, Missouri. Population approximately 43,000. Jefferson City, Missouri's capital, is a picturesque city perched along the Missouri River with a population of about 43,000. Despite its scenic beauty, it remains one of the lesser-known and less populated state capitals. Why is it so empty? Jefferson City's low population stems from its limited economic base. It primarily serves as a government hub, and the lack of significant industry or business has kept its growth stagnant. Many Missourians prefer to live in Kansas City or St. Louis, which offer far more opportunities and amenities. How life is in Jefferson City. Cost of living, affordable with low housing and utility costs, but wages reflect the limited job market. Jobs, state government, and small local industries dominate, with few opportunities for high-paying private sector jobs. Healthcare and education. Services are adequate, but residents often rely on larger cities for specialized care or higher education. Politics. As the state capital, Jefferson City sees significant political activity, especially on issues related to agriculture and healthcare. Jefferson City is a quiet and affordable place to live, but it lacks the dynamism and opportunities of Missouri's larger cities. 10. Annapolis, Maryland. Population, approximately 40,000. Annapolis, the capital of Maryland, is a small but historic city with a population of about 40,000. Known as the sailing capital of the world, it's a picturesque city with a strong maritime heritage. Why is it so empty? Annapolis's small population reflects its role as a historic and cultural hub rather than an economic center. Baltimore and Washington, D.C. overshadow Annapolis in terms of size and job opportunities, drawing many Maryland residents away from the capital. How life is in Annapolis. Cost of living? High due to its desirable waterfront location and proximity to Washington, D.C. Jobs, government, tourism, and maritime industries are the main employers. Job opportunities outside these sectors are limited. Healthcare and education. Excellent services, thanks to Maryland's overall strong healthcare and education systems. Politics. Annapolis is the heart of Maryland's government and often sees spirited debates on environmental and urban development issues. Annapolis's historic charm, vibrant waterfront, and sailing culture make it a unique place to live, but its high cost of living and limited opportunities can be a drawback. And there you have it, the 10 empty capital cities in America and the fascinating reasons behind their smaller populations. While these capitals may not boast the bustling energy of major metropolitan areas, each one has its own unique story, steeped in history, politics, and culture. From the scenic landscapes of Carson City to the maritime charm of Annapolis, these cities offer a glimpse into the quieter side of life in the United States. For some, they represent an affordable and peaceful alternative to larger cities. For others, their lack of opportunities might be a reason to stay away. Whether you're considering a move or just exploring the diversity of the U.S., these capitals remind us that bigger isn't always better. What's your take? Would you consider living in one of these quieter capitals? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of life and culture across America. See you in the next video.